Good morning, friends. I'm Alieu D Jr. and I'm just an individual emerging to speak to youth in society. So my question for today is to the youth in Africa and Liberia and the world at large is, who do you want to be? Because in my country, many of us don't know who we want to be. Do we want to be those individuals that will fight and cause electoral violence, that politicians cannot feel our griefs? Do we want to be those that will throw rocks in the street and then politicians will sit in their offices and discuss us? Or do we want to be the future of society? Do we want to be the ones that will build Mama Liberia to the next level? Do we want to be those that will bring the change, the real change for Liberia? But when I look in the crowd, when I look in the youth, all I see is anger and grief. But yet, we don't use those griefs, those angers to solve our problems. We use them as hatred to stand up for politicians. We don't use it to stand up for our rights. Do you want to be that youth that will live in a society of fear? I live in a country where I dream of being of other youths in their society, where I want to work, where I want to earn, but I can't because there is no way. The only way that I can earn for myself is when I vote for a politician who will pay me. The only way that I can earn for myself is when I go to the ballot box and being brave for my stomach because there is no food. There is nothing to please my desire as a youth. There is no proper education. There is no proper way that I can make it, except I go the wrong way. But do you want to be that type of person? I want to live in a society where I can be free. I want to live in a society where my life can be the change to others. I don't want to live in a society that I will protest for rape every now and then, but there is no answer to that. I don't want to live in a society seeing my own sister living in fear. I don't want to live in a society where I can't even talk in peace, where they tell me that freedom of speech is free, but yet and still when I speak, they come for me. I don't want to live in a society that people die mysteriously, yet and still there is no justice. I don't want to live in a society that my constitution is blind to everyone. I don't want to live in a society that the law don't speak for the poor. I don't want to live in a society that people die, their body go missing, but we don't find them, even though they say that they aren't dead. I don't want to live in a society that government stands for themselves, but government doesn't represent the people. I want to live in the place where true democracy is prevailed, because they say democracy is for the people, by the people, and of the people. But in my society, democracy is for the government, by the government, owned by the government. It's not for the citizen. We have to strive. We have to struggle. But yet and still, who do we want to be? Are we dreamers? Will we continue to dream in our society? Who do you want to be? Be the change you want to see. Be that change you want to live Liberia. Be that change that can transform society. Be that change that can narrate the story of Liberia in a different form. Be that change and tell the world, who do we want to become? I don't wish, I want to. Thank you for listening.